What's going on, boys? I got the MLB picks for you for Tuesday, July 1st. Now, before I get into anything, if you guys could like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome. Obviously, it takes you guys 2 seconds, and it is absolutely huge for me. So that would be super, super sick if you guys could go do that. Obviously, I do have that code on chalkboard, as I always say. SBL like every single time. Obviously, I love Chalkboard. I tell you guys this all the time. Chalkboard is my favorite app right now. I'm not going to ramble on and on about it like I always do, but Chalkboard is my favorite app right now. So you guys should definitely go and look at Chalkboard. They're doing awesome things over there. But if you guys do decide to go and download that Chalkboard app and throw in that code SBO when you're signing up, you're going to get all their free plays that they put up for every single sport every single day, as well as a 100% deposit match up to $100 in all these green states right here, and a deposit match of up to 50% in all the purple states, which basically boils down to they're giving you guys free money to sign up with their app, which is absolutely awesome. Who doesn't love free money to bet with? So definitely go check out Chalkboard. Obviously, free money to bet with, free squares every single day. So that is absolutely sick. Also, I don't have the visuals up, but just to recap today's picks, Logan Webb, their game is not finished, but he hit. He had like 6 strikeouts or something like that. So he hit. Our under on Manny Machado hit, and also shout out to that dude that commented on the last video and told me to take Vladdy. That was actually like the greatest call out ever. Vladdy went absolutely stupid, and I took like Ernie Clement or something, and he completely whiffed. So shout out to that dude. That dude's smart guy right there. But to get into our picks for Tuesday's games, our first play is going to be Freddie Peralta. We are taking him under his. All right, they took it down. So I had him under 4.5 hits allowed. Obviously, they took that play down. That kind of sucks like a lot. So instead, we are going to take over 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. This actually still works out for the notes that I wrote down for him, because in the last 2 matchups versus the Mets, one of the games he allowed 2 hits and 7 Ks, and the other game he allowed 1 hit and 8 Ks. So obviously 7 Ks, 8 Ks, that cashes this line. Obviously he has been going absolutely stupid, so no doubt about that. Also, his career against the Mets has just been really, really good. The third game he's played against the Mets in his career, he allowed 5 hits and 5 strikeouts. So just the one game he missed by 1 strikeout, which is really not a big deal in my mind. Obviously, Peralta is a really, really good pitcher. The Mets are very good at hitting, but just because of how his career against the Mets has gone, I like that one a lot as our first play right there. So, oh, they actually put up the hits allowed. So you guys could really take either one here just for throwness sake. We'll go and look at this really quick. So obviously, like I said, he allowed 2 hits, 1 hit against the Mets, and then that 5. So again, either way you look at it, he's missed 1 game by 0.5, and the other games he absolutely smashed the line. So if you guys want to take hits allowed, that's awesome. If you guys want to take pitcher strikeouts, also works as well. But that's just a preference thing for you guys. Now our next pick that we are taking is going to be, if it wants to let me pull it up, it's going to be Nootbaar. We're taking him less than 4.5 hitter fantasy score. Now, the reason for this being, obviously, Pittsburgh's starting Paul Skeens, which I don't really have to go into much detail about Paul Skeens. He's a dog for sure. Now, obviously, Nootbaar has been playing pretty good, but the reason that I like this is because in Nootbaar's career, he has had 7 at-bats against Paul Skeens, and he has had 0 hits. Has not been able to do anything against Skeens in his career. I really like how Skeens has been playing like throughout his whole career so far, but this year he's had a little bit like ups and downs, but really not too worried about it because he has been very consistent against Nootbaar. So I love that one a lot. Obviously, 0 for 7 at bats for Nootbaar is really, really bad, but not too worried about that one right there. So that's going to be our second play, is going to be under 4.5 hitter fantasy score for Lars Nootbaar. Now our third and final play. Also, guys, I think I'm just going to start doing just 3 plays per video. Not that I want to give you guys less plays, just because I think it's more consistent. I don't really like the fact, like, obviously last few videos that I've done 4, they have not really gone that well. So obviously, like I said in the past, I don't like giving you guys plays that I'm not very confident in. So I think that 3 will just be a little bit more consistent and we'll hit some more plays. So I like that a little bit more. But with that being said, our third and final play is going to be Byron Buxton. We're taking him over that Goblin on 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Now I could do the .5 Goblin for him, but obviously there's really like no point in doing that because you're just not going to make a lot of money off that. So still going to go with the Goblin, still in our favor, but we're not making literally pennies off of it. So that's awesome. But obviously he has been doing good minus that one game in Detroit. But that Detroit game, he was playing against Scooble, who obviously he's a dog. I want to say he allowed like one hit and like double-digit Ks that game. So obviously he went absolutely stupid, which kind of sucks for Buxton here. But that does give us a reasoning as to why he didn't play very good. Obviously, the pitcher he was going against had like damn near a career game, so I really can't worry about that one too much. But he is playing Cabrera tomorrow, and against Cabrera in his career, he has 2 at bats, 1 hit, and that hit was a home run. So basically 50-50 against Cabrera in his career. So I really, really like that one as well. Obviously, 50-50, you can't really, don't really want to bet the under on that one just because it could really go either way, especially with a home run that would cash that play instantly anyways. So as our third play, I really like that one. Now, obviously, these are our 3 plays for you guys. Just to recap them really, really quickly, obviously, less than 4.5 hits allowed for Freddie Peralta. If you guys think that the strikeouts is a little bit better, then definitely go with that. But I do like the hits allowed a little bit more. Our second play is Lars Nootbaar, less than 4.5 hitter fantasy score. Obviously, he's 0-7 against Paul Skeens in his career, which is atrocious. So I like that play a lot. I don't think that he's going to randomly have like a career game against Paul Skeens when he's never done anything. So I like that one. And then obviously, like I just said, our third and final play is Byron Buxton, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs on that Goblin. Now, again, it is Goblin. Payout's a little bit lower, but it's definitely in our favor, and he's 50% against Cabrera. So that is absolutely sick right there. So other than that, I don't have anything for you guys. Obviously, like I say every single time, VIP picks will be in the description. The link to Chalkboard will be in the description if you guys want to go check those 2 out. Absolutely sick. Other than that, that's all I've got for you guys. So I'm going to get out of here. I love you, boys. I'll see you tomorrow.